Okay, and this is part 3. We're going to be looking at standard first. Good opening. Good strong decel here at the dog walk, the jump before the dog walk. Really nice. Beautiful weave work. Good backside. Very straightforward course so far. Knocked bar, let's see, 1, 2, very awkward. Okay, so if we take a look at the spacing, which I don't love, from here to here, how many times is the dog going to hit the ground, right? So the dog can either go 1, 2, and over. That seems a little ambitious, but there's just not enough room to go 3. 1, 2, 3, and over. Let's see what your dog decides to do, right? So there's 1, 2, and now your dog is screwed, right? They can't get in a third, but they're too far away to comfortably keep the bar up. Should your dog be able to pop over that? I say yes, but you can see that the apex is about here, right? So the apex is like behind this wing, but the bar is like under the dog's chest. So the dog's a little too low. Yeah. So just a little bit awkward. I think the spacing is a little tight there for your dog. You did knock the double. What is going on here? I think here you're pushing the dog away, it looks like. Yeah, so the dog has to dart away from you for a moment. And then it's super awkward. The dog's like, what the? And then you can see them lose footing. So take a look again in slow motion. So your dog jumps off of 3 feet. Right? This 4th foot never hits the ground. So again, look at it. Okay, look. The dog lands. Front, front. Rear, rear. Front, front. Rear, rear. Front. And goes off of 1 leg. Rear, rear. You see that? So that's what caused the awkward jump and caused the bar. Okay? Now why your dog chose to do that, I don't know. I think it probably has something to do with their perception of the spacing. FNGing, I think it's fine. You don't need to do it this slow, and when you move back into position, you can walk. I guess I prefer to jog a little bit. Let's check the dog again. 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, the spacing is just awkward for the dog. The dog just treats it very weirdly with a 3-foot jump again. That's very interesting. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, I don't worry too much about after that mistake as well. Nice blind. Okay, here I feel like the dog should have taken off a little bit sooner. I'm sorry, later, a little bit closer is what I meant to say. So I think this is something that needs work. One thing you can do is put food in your hand and work to get closer. So instead of being over here, he may just be one of those dogs that can't do it from over there. You're going to have to be over here, and you're going to have to get him coming into your hand, and then let him pop over for a second treat. Hand and treat, 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 and then randomize the appearance of this treat until the dog is learning to come in here. Even if at first there's extra steps, then the dog should clean it up a little bit. But that turn is really wide. When I'm using a decel so strong that it's a Yako, where I'm fully turning the dog, I'm only going to use that on wraps. You never want to use that here. I think there you kind of want to use reverse spins.